Hey you guys, I finally made it to the 12th zodiac sign. Yay! It's been a long day. So let's go ahead and get into it. My name is Joan Zodianz. I'm pretty sure you know that by now. But today we're finally going to talk about the Pisces female. Again, one of my favorite zodiac signs. They're like all my favorite. But ever since I was a child, like I've always in different phases of my life have had a Pisces best friend. And then maybe it's because it's all the Scorpio in my chart or whatever. That most likely has something to do with it. But I do have a love for Pisces women. So when we're talking about Pisces, we're talking about a mutable water sign. Okay, this is the last zodiac sign of the astrological calendar. And if you're in a relationship with the Pisces, you're going to find somebody who's extremely sensitive, right? They are very sensitive individuals, but you probably won't know that at first. They do put up a lot of high guards. That is a water sign trait that they possess with their fellow water siblings, whatever. And so it's going to be very difficult to reach them emotionally or to get to that vulnerable side of them, because once you do, it's kind of like a waterfall. I mean, this is a sign with two fishes, so it's a dual sign here. One swimming up, one swimming down. When they swim up, it's like the best high you can have. It's euphoric. And then when you're swimming down, it's like it's difficult. They're swimming down to the abyss, and they can drag you down with them if you bring it out of them, if you provoke them. So let's put it out there. Most of the time, Pisces women are very social creatures, and they love to be around people. They like to have that positive energy, or just energy in general around them, because they live in both worlds. So they live in the dark side and the light side. They're kind of like Jedis. But that's something unique about them, is that they can swim back and forth between the two. And you either love them or you hate them, because they can be very expressive about their emotions, right? Sometimes they can be too vocal about their emotions. Like sometimes it's like bad timing to say something, but they do it because they want to be honest. I don't know. Or that self-control that like a Scorpio might have, their fellow water sign, they don't really possess that. But that's only if you get really close to them, okay? Other times they just want to be positive most of the time, and they want to keep everything real in their lives, okay? So this is not a very materialistic sign. They want to devote themselves to everything that's like natural and genuine. And that's what I love about Pisces. Now, when they're growing up, I mean, I didn't do this a lot with other signs, but I'll do it with Pisces. When they're growing up, they can be a little, I don't want to say like superficial. It's just because they're trying to get to know themselves, but they can kind of be easily influenced by other people in the very earliest parts of their lives. And it's not until they probably in their like closer to their 30s or so on is when they really, it's like their life challenge to really find the balance of themselves. I know that's kind of hard to explain, but with Pisces women, it's really that. Like, it's trying to find out who they really are, like the deeper meaning of their lives. And it can be very difficult and challenging for them because they're so sensitive that sometimes they can hold themselves back, right? But that's the thing about being with a Pisces woman. So if you're in a relationship with them and you're finding their energy is a little bit overwhelming, you have to provide that balance for them so that they even out. They need a lot of emotional reassurance. They need a lot of attention, right? But not the bad kind of attention. They just want to know that the love is there and that it's continuing to flow. Again, as a water sign, they need that energy flowing like the current, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They need it. And if you're not giving it to them, then it's a problem for them. It's a real big problem. So we'll put it like this. When a Pisces doesn't trust somebody, they can go off the deep end. And I know I get a lot of shit from Pisces because they can be super sensitive. So I don't want you to think that I'm hating on your sign. I'm definitely not. I'm trying to keep it real. especially for other people who are looking to find out how to work with you, how to adapt with you, okay? So as a back and forth kind of sign, because of the koi fish here, one going up and one going down, you have to be that neutral side, that neutral partner to them, and ground them. And that's why they do so well with earth signs who are naturally very grounded. They want somebody to pull them back down or pull them back up. You know what I mean? When they're really low, they need that, you know, that tidal wave to just push them back up. They need that in their lives. And they want, just like Scorpio, they want that soul connection with somebody. They want that best friend with somebody that's going to be able to adapt with them, or adapt with their emotions, or you know, keep them in a place that they feel balanced. Because I've spoken to a lot of Pisces women, especially in my sessions and everything like that, where they're always, I don't want to say wish-washy, because that's not what it is. They're just back and forth with their emotions. They're always in between them, because like I said, they live in both energies, dark and light. It's this going like this all the time. It's like a boat. But I do have great love for Pisces women, so I don't want you guys to think I'm just talking shit, because I'm not. And when you're friends with a Pisces, you're also gonna, good examples like JWoww and Snooki, right? Snooki is a Sagittarius, JWoww is a Pisces. Like, you're gonna have a very loyal friend in your life, and somebody who's gonna be devoted, because Pisces, women in general are devoted to relationships. But that's if they can, again, it really is a water sign trait. If the trust is not there, or they feel like their intuition is telling them something, then it's like a no for them. You know what I mean? Then they're going to be wish-washy with you, or you're just going to get an odd, awkward energy coming from them. I don't really know how to explain that. And then another thing that I wanted to add too is that they love to daydream a lot. So when they're talking to somebody in the initial stages, they'll keep it to themselves mostly, but they're already daydreaming about your future together. They love to do that. It's a natural for them to be very imaginative, and that's what keeps their creative juices flowing too. And it keeps them in tune with themselves if they have an outlet to express how they feel. So you're going to find a lot of them who are into poetry, or they love to write, or they love to sing, or they love to write songs. This is something that a lot of water signs like to do, but Pisces, it perfects it for some reason. They're just very good at it. So there you go. And if you guys want to add, I mean, that's the summed up version of it. I can go on forever, but I'm not. If you have any experiences you want to share, comments, or keep it light and positive, please drop it down here below. And if you haven't watched the male zodiac signs, then head over to my channel. I know I talk a lot with my hands and everything, but I'm exhausted. I just did 12 videos today, so yay for me. And stay tuned. I do plan on making more videos about astrology and about card reading, and in this spiritual sense too, because that's my destiny right now. All right, so thank you for watching. Bye.